People very often ask me both how and why I started my podcasting journey. Well, as an engineer, I'm frankly very passionate about math. I wanted to find somewhere to share stories of great mathematicians from Archimedes to Alan Turing and everyone in between. And for that reason, I want to tell you a little bit about my preferred hosting platform, which is Zencaster. Now, before I continue, this is usually the conversation I have with anybody who is wanting to start their own podcast. I know there are so many people out there with passions that they want to share with the world or unique knowledge that they're just looking for a platform to start with. And Zencaster is a wonderful all-in-one platform. What I mean by that is you can do your recording and your editing and use AI to create a transcript and distribute to all platforms, including Apple Podcasts or Spotify or anywhere else where podcasts are played. For anybody like me who might worry at first about what you might sound like on an audio recording, Zencaster's post-production process makes you sound really, really smooth. It automatically removes any of the ums or ahs in your recording. It removes any of the awkward pauses in conversations, and it also helps you to set the right podcast loudness and levels while reducing any background noise, all with the click of a button. It couldn't be easier. Go to zencastr.com/pricing and use my code BREAKINGMATH, and you'll get 30% off your first month in any Zencaster paid plan. I want you to have the same easy experience I do for all my podcasting and content needs. It's time to share your story. Fairly often, I get asked questions about how I got started podcasting with the Breaking Math podcast, and I'll often be asked this question by those who are thinking of starting their own podcast. That is, people who are looking to tell a story or share their unique wisdom with a larger audience or their passions, or maybe just advertise their business or services. I usually like to start this conversation by either showing off or telling about our preferred podcasting platform, Zencaster. Zencaster is essentially an all-in-one podcast hosting platform. On this platform, you can do everything from recording your episodes to editing your audio and video files to distributing your podcast to all podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and wherever else podcasts are played. Now, there's more. When I first began podcasting, I used to get very nervous about how I would sound. I would sometimes stutter or have awkward pauses or other audio blemishes in my recordings. Now, Zencaster has a new suite of AI tools in their post-production process that make you sound really smooth. They automatically take out any of the ums or ahs in your recording. Also, they automatically take out any of the awkward pauses in your discussions. The tools will also help you set the right loudness and balance all the levels while reducing any background noise, all with the click of a button. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? You really should check it out. Really, the world needs to hear what you have to say. In fact, I'm going to give you a code below to help give you a large discount. It's all one word, Breaking Math. Go to zencastr.com/pricing and use my code BREAKINGMATH, and you'll get 30% off of your first month in any Zencaster paid plan. I want you to have the same easy experience I do for all my podcasting content needs. It's time to share your...
Major Chromatic, what an honor it is to have you in our sinister and very expensive laboratory.
I thought we were at the LHC or CERN.
We're not allowed to call it those on here.
Oh. Dr. Jekyll, we've heard a lot about your work. You seem to deal primarily in black holes and transforming yourself into a creature of the night.
Do not speak to me about my father's work. I bear no relation to my family's name anymore. What can I do for you, Major?
Dr. Jekyll.
No relation?
We understand there's some controversy surrounding the information paradox about black holes.
Well, the controversy surrounding black holes has been covered on episode 32 of...
Now, I don't want any of your fancy backtalk, hombre. The thing is, Japan is getting really tired of everyone laughing at their hilarious television shows.
We're supposed to take them seriously? I find the suggestion that Japan is unaware of their nuanced cultural appreciation of the absurd to be offensive. Where did you get this information?
eBay.
Dear God.
That's why we're hoping that the triple classified black hole you've been growing in containment field 32X can be of some service to us. In order to pretend that Japan doesn't exist so it can't hurt us, we need to dump all of our diplomatic cables, top secret documents, and any sensitive bureaucratic matter dealing with UK-Japan relations.
We're not American? We sound pretty American.
See? The time stream is already splitting.
Okay, but wasn't your whole deal a geopolitics thing? We haven't even gotten into space-time anomalies, and you're claiming that some time stream is splitting, but one where we think we sound what we call American is odd, and nobody questions it. Also, just in terms of our plans, I'm not sure ignoring a country about a grudge they might not have is a good solution to anything at all. I'm not sure if anyone could, even in theory, follow the premise of what you're asking me to do.
So you see how serious this is.
Yes, it's worse than I thought.
So the information paradox will destroy the information forever?
Well, not exactly, but I suppose it'll have to do.
God help us all if Japan finds out. We're going to have to pair you up with a warrior. Some say that he has more kills than nail clippings. Some say he was born on a pile of rust. Some gossip that wordplay is not his forte. Some call him Jim.
Why do they call him Jim?
His name's Jim. You have your order, scientist. Meet Jim on the roof.
Did somebody say Jim?
No, I didn't hear anyone say Jim.
Well, somebody did. They should put me inside a turkey because I'm hot stuff.
Well, they did tell me that wordplay wasn't your forte.
I've been waiting for a forte night to hear you say that.
Just don't, okay? We're only on page 4, and I already don't know what's going on, so I'd appreciate it if you would just shut up whenever you're about to say something stupid. Because I know in my heart that if I don't say this, you'll try more wordplay.
Are we going to stand around all day playing with words or working with words? Word work. Try saying that 5 times fast. But later, we gotta move. Show me to the black hole. I have the suitcase full of documents we need to destroy.
It all fits in a suitcase? Follow me this way.
What is that ominous buzzing?
It's Nadia. That's what I've named the black hole. It weighs about 1 ton. The ominous humming sound you hear is the containment field.
So we have to turn off the containment field?
Well, that'd be tricky. We, however, designed Nadia's containment field 10 feet thick that keeps out around 10 atmospheres of pressure and keeps the black hole in vacuum conditions so it doesn't suck anything else in. That faint glow is the Hawking radiation.
Wouldn't the Hawking radiation be a lot brighter? Like a black hole the size of Nadia, 1 ton, would still have a temperature of around 130 trillion degrees and would evaporate essentially instantly.
Who has the lab coat and who has the necklace of human skulls? Let's stick to what we know. Anyways, as long as we throw it sideways with the kinetic energy of an automobile at highway speeds from about 10 feet away, it should reach the event horizon and be pulled in.
That I can do. Let me just stretch my throwing arm.
Ready? Go! Oh no!
What?
It's learned to breach the containment field. Run! Probably wants to feed. I'll change the signs to point to the cafeteria to buy us some time.
I thought you said this was safe.
Sometimes, in the name of national security, you have to give up safety.
Wow, really, dude? I'd say that freedom has a price.
You're talking about freedom, but all Nadia wants is war. Let's turn on the news.
That's why the news is always relevant as soon as it comes on.
That's right, Tracy.
My name's not Tracy, Chris, but either way, shocking news from Japan came in just moments ago. Japan, known primarily for its unwittingly funny television programming, is in a situation that is no laughing matter. What appears to be a black hole is holding the city of Tokyo ransom for gold that is, and I quote, heavy as possible.
It is unknown whether or not we'll get more funny programming from the land of the rising sun ever again. The nation holds its breath.
Which nation is that?
So why did you think this was a safe thing to do?
Let me get up my blackboard and explain everything. You see, the way the black holes work is that they happen when enough mass gets together and the escape velocity is so large, not even light can escape. It has been shown that black holes have a certain entropy, that is, unharnessable energy, related to their surface area. They thus glow, and what they evaporate out by glowing, since mass and energy is equivalent, is equal to what they've sucked in. This means that they've essentially destroyed information in the way that burning something destroys that information. No real information is lost, but if I give you just the ashes or Hawking radiation without any extra information, such as the near precise location and momentum of every atom in the light cone of the burning event or Hawking radiation, you cannot reconstruct the information that seems to have been destroyed.
Makes sense so far. But then again, I did listen to episodes 30 through 32 of Breaking Math.
It's such a wonderful podcast, isn't it, Jim?
It sure is. It has my full endorsement.
But look, when I take the parameters of Nadia, cross them with theoretical black holes, take this letter out of this equation, put it over here, carry the 1, and translate it into Tagalog.
Dear God, it's learning. I'm so glad I could see everything you were doing on the blackboard. If all I could do were hear you right now, I'd be totally lost. So we have to leave. Tara na.
Nagsalita, hoba, kayo, and Tagalog?
Ew, konti lang. Tara na, tara na.
You fly helicopters?
We've been on this helicopter for close to 40 hours, going from your top-secret research facility in Berkeley, and we're right outside of where Tokyo is right now. Why did you wait until now to ask me that?
So that the audience would be all caught up.
The entrances and exits into and out of Tokyo have all been devoured, and all that remains is a moat of lava. Time to kick some butt.
How are you going to attack Nadia?
Rocket launcher. I swear you're just so forgetful. We talked about this like 5 minutes ago.
That won't work. She just absorbs it and grows stronger.
I'm General Specific. And I'll say how we attack this thing. Soldiers, fire the big guns.
Sir, please, you're just making her angry.
I'll tell you something, kid. I've been a general for 40-odd years, and in that time, I can proudly say that I have never negotiated with space-time anomalies.
She's not an anomaly. She's a black hole found throughout the universe.
The sound changed. Was that sound supposed to be the hum of the black hole or the containment field? I'm confused.
A little column A, a little column B, but you're right. I think it was something I said.
Wait, do you still have that blackboard?
Of course.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. By the power of Thor.
What?
Look at what happened when I reversed the equation, substitute for Kenny sub G, and translate into Sanskrit.
My God, you're right. There might be an information paradox, but love transcends all. It's so simple. Hey, General Specific.
Didn't I tell you that I don't have time for you?
No, you merely implied it.
Oh, well, scram.
He's not listening to reason.
Hang on. I know what I'll do. Does the helicopter have a loudspeaker?
Why, yes it does. All helicopters do.
And I, of course, have this microphone. Help me hook this up. No matter how hard I try, you keep sucking in countryside, and no matter can break free. You treat information paradoxically. Like
It's
that.
working.
Keep firing.
Turn me out. So sad that your horizon's edge takes time and pushes it off a ledge.
Retreat! It has our guns!
But after all is said and done, I'm glad we had some fun. Oh, oh. Do you believe in the edge of space-time? I made you in my laboratory. Light can't escape because you're strong enough. Yeah.
Do you believe in the edge of space-time? I made you in my laboratory. Light can't escape because you're strong enough. Yeah.
What's happening?
She's going to heaven.
Wait, really?
Thank you, Dr. Jekyll, for setting me free and teaching me the value of love. I must go to heaven now. God's waiting for me.
So I still don't get what happened there.
You see, it's very simple, really. I wrote that song for Nadia when she weighed only about 1 milligram. You know how plants grow faster when you sing to them? Same with black holes. And the effect is augmented with parodies.
Why? That did sound like Cher, but a very bad version of Cher.
They're usually so poorly thought out that they have a higher information content. Listen to episode 3 of Breaking Math called TMI. And since black holes expand with information...
And wow, that show, let me just say, is really great.
It really is.
So why did playing it again work?
Well, you discover the relation yourself. Energy cannot be created, but love can. I had to show Nadia someone loved her, and everyone fell into place.
Of course. It's so cohesive and simple.
Yes. Something tells me that this will be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Black Hole Heist was brought to you by Breaking Math, which is part of Center for Media. For episodes that talk more about the reality of black holes, you could listen to episode 30 entitled The Abyss, episode 31 entitled Into the Abyss, or episode 32 entitled Gazing into the Abyss. Any relation between the characters is you can email us at breakingmathpodcast@gmail.com. These emails will count towards Gabriel getting a tattoo. Thank you, and until next time, rock on.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with purpose. Whether your pursuit involves a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, GCU's learning environments are designed for supportive networking and collaboration. With over 330 academic programs, GCU provides a path to help you fulfill your dreams. The pursuit to serve others is yours. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu. With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in education into your busy day. Your graduation team, led by your own GCU counselor, provides you with the personal support you need to succeed. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.